Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's all time for another episode of IO, and as you can see we are in the wiki in the game. Why? Because apparently I've missed some pages in the last episode. So yeah, first thing is like a legendary hacker. It apparently have 5 more pages, and also the criminal. There's another page apparently, and somehow I missed them. So let's just continue. Let's go to the legendary hacker. So 5 pages. Right, 1 out of 6. I don't know. Did I really miss them? Real name, location, other person information as known as he. Okay, yeah. Oh, maybe I just clicked too many things and I just like forgot that it started from the legendary hacker and I didn't check the other ones. Yeah, true. It said there's nothing in existence he can do if it's related to computers and networks. In the modern world of 2032, where nearly everything is connected to the net, he might be even called a god. He has done countless deeds, known as miracles. Okay. For example, he has penetrated military servers that were considered impregnable and stole top secret data from them. And it's rumored that he was able to prevent a war with this data. Damn! Another example, he crashed the networks owned by the certain crime syndicate, one after another, causing large-scale damage to them. Amidst these absurd stories, one of them was that he was responsible for the unmatched telephone line system crash that occurred in the USA, January 15, 1990. Did that really happen? Anyone know history? Is it actually real? Like telephone line system just crashed there or something? Whenever he senses a dilemma, he is on the scene almost immediately. From this, some people think he's watching people over the whole world via cameras and orbital satellites, or basically any sort of surveillance equipment connected to the net. People deify him in many ways. Despite the lack of the hard evidence that he exists, due to the fact that he leaves no traces behind, his elusive nature makes his very existence dubious. In other words, he's the epitome of the urban legend. Okay, so what if he's just a data? You know, like I know like a lot of theories going into this, but hey, like we are talking about like hackers turning your soul into data and something like that. So maybe he's like, you know, inside the Babylon is data. Maybe he's part of the main computer or something. Okay, that was the hacker, and now was the what was the other one? Criminal. So B C. Also, why chronometer is up? I already read that. Weird. Where is this? Criminal. Okay. So we have this Ishtar thing, yeah? And they generally don't hack in the criminal way. Whenever they do break the law, it's only bolster weak yet important security systems and to help with criminal investigations. This is about the crackers, right? Oh no, wait. Hack is the good one? Yeah, okay, hack is the good one, the crack is the bad one. True. Help with criminal investigator. They're still aware that those are also illegal acts and thus have named themselves criminal as a warning toward themselves. The team's motto is "Thou shalt not destroy or crash." Okay. Well, that was the missing info that we had, so let's just continue our story as the Shamash and let's go. I'm sure it was around here. Last time I was guided here by that annoying guy, but now I'm alone. It's possible that I might meet Mutski here. Sorry, I need to like my OBS a bit bigger now because I will not see anything. Okay. But to think that she might be a drug dealer? Talk about a bad joke. In the first place, even if it were true, this is just a virtual world. It's just a game, right? Rem fortune telling. In Japanese, that's Rem's fortune telling house, right? It seems those words appear when I reach the exact point, rising up like another new gateway. And beyond that space is... Hi. Okay, Lem is here. Who's Rem? Again. On the outside. That's why they're calling her Lem, because no one remembers Rem. Right. On the outside, this hovering fairy with insect wings hasn't changed at all since last time, but... Are you? Even if she were Mutsuki, she has this overwhelming presence that's different from Rem I first met. This intimidating air, like an empress. What is this? Just who is she? What if she's the legendary hacker? What if she's the legendary hacker? I feel myself becoming pious, something I've never felt up until now. I don't know what to do. I just want to rely on her power. Don't tell me, is this another mental attack? Card. Symbol of happiness, success and wealth. Okay. I mean, he's been summoned by Gilgamesh, right? So, I guess. As she says this, she takes a card out of thin air and presents it to me. Okay. The card background certainly does have the large sun shining above the medieval rampart. But the focus is the foreground of the man, probably a warrior with a crimson cape being blown by the wind. He has a cheerful, childish face, and he's trying to lead his horse with his right hand. Okay. So we are having card fortune telling. Okay. Just then a crowd of flickering cards appeared before me. What's more, when I stretch my hand out, the cards shuffling speed and ratioly change. What I want to predict, my future. Of course, it's whenever or not Mutsuki and I will smile together again. That's all. Okay. I believe in my inner intuition and stop holding my hands out. The fairy tilts her head, as if to ask me, is this alright? So I firmly nod. The fairy takes the stack of cards floating in midair and carefully opens one from the left to right. Who could be the one concealing you be? What exactly do you mean? I'm a little bit confused about the sentence or wording of this. The one concealing you, so you mean who created Shamash, like avatar? Or you mean like who's behind the Shamash avatar, so Hinata? Or what? And she arranges the cards so that it's overlapping on the top of the already flipped sun. It's the inverted... The 16th, jet black darkness, a pyramid with stairs in the middle of rain. Lightning bolt, a symbol of God's anger, begins to break down the Tower of Babel. To the left and the right are ghostly figures of the man and woman. Oh yeah, I can believe that. Okay. Shivers run up my spine as a result of a sudden knowledge. Just how badly do I want to see what lies ahead? My conflicting feelings stare at me like they're ripping me apart. Okay. Paying no heed to my conflict, Rem flips the next card. This time, she doesn't open it from the left to right, but rather from up to down. This one is the ominous 15, the Devil. The image of the human with the bat wings covers the tower from earlier. In one hand he holds a sinister object and a bloody sword in the other. And at his feet are Gargoyle and a crying woman. Ooh, okay. We get the villain. Okay. Yeah. As she says this, Alan makes a cross-shaped arrangement with the tower and the devil. Right now, I'm at complete loss for words. Very mercilessly flips the third card with her flexible fingers. Like last time, she does it from the up to down. Okay. I instinctively gulp. Even though all she's doing is beginning to flip the card, I'm unable to put my mind at ease. How much can we trust this prophecy though? The card she reveals has no number. Fool. The Fool. An expressionless man holding a shotgun stands with his back facing a cliff. He's making some sort of a beckoning gesture with his right hand. The sun and the moon shine at the same time, and at his feet is a large hairy dog. Ah. Interesting. So even with all this power, you will go back to the square zero if you don't use your power correctly, basically. Willpower and judgment. Make the right choice between the two. The choices are going to be the willpower or the judgment. Interesting. As she says this, Ren puts the Fool onto the upper part of the cross-shaped arrangement for the cards of Destruction and Desire. She immediately flips the next card and puts it at the bottom of the cross. It's another deck-colored card, and it's inverted. This one is 18, the Moon. The pillars that call to mind the image of the gate come out of the shining ocean. In between them is the young girl, floating like a fetus. Miscommunication, okay. Okay. So you did not understood Mutsuki, I guess. I mean, this makes sense. Like in the previous episode, I don't remember if in the previous or some like before, but there was like, yeah, like Hinata had like different viewpoint basically on the world, and Mutsuki as well. So yeah, miscommunication. They had like both different viewpoints and couldn't like communicate really. So I guess that fits. But why would she run away because of this? I don't know. Who knows, maybe she didn't run away actually, if you think about this. What if she got kidnapped? I mean, it's possible, right? They all say that she ran away, but all we know that is that she disappeared one day. She could be kidnapped, like, you know. More likely she escaped, I would say. It seems like it. Maybe. But then why would she beg for help in one of the nightmares? That one felt very weird and like real. Anyway. Interesting. Why does she need to be so accurate about that? I wonder what it is that she's on the so on the mark. Even though all she's doing is flipping random cards. Oh? As she speaks, Ren flips next card. It's 10, the Wheel of Fortune. It shows the dial of the watch floating in the cyberspace. There's the goddess spinning water into it. The data flow that becomes a waterfall. Cyberspace? It refers to one of the many spaces: virtual space, imaginary, biocomputer space. Okay. Primary refers to the virtual realm that began with Babylon. Okay. Oh, so the whole... Wait, so Babylon is not just the game? It's like... the beginning of the cyberspace in general? Wait, that's new. Wait, the virtual realm that began with the Babylon. Huh. But the broader sense can also be used as the blogs, forums, chat rooms, mails, news. Yeah, okay. Blog. A blog, a diary published on the net. Okay. Forum, net where multiple random users comment on specific Users may begin to disparage each other and the form may be taken down by the flame wars. Okay.
おそらくは運命的な出会い。あなたを悪しき宿命の罠から引き出してくれる存在。
Okay. Oh, it certainly feels like I've met a lot of people recently. It can be Iganaki, but I never imagined talking to before through the net. He talks to me like we're really close buddies or something. I don't know. Sakuya? Maybe? For some reason? The Wheel of Fortune is placed on the left side of the cross. And she takes one more card from the deck and places it on the right side of the cross. The card which above all else I don't want to see.
これが近い将来あなたに襲いかかる運命。
Near future, okay. Birth in death. Holy Jesus. Dominus laugh rises from the man with the shaved hair. This card was still around this late in the game. Just what the hell is this fate of mine?
あなたは大事なものを喪失する。
Oh, not good.
しかしそれは新しい時代を切り
To open up a new era.
ぜひとも必要なことなのです。
So you will lose something to move forward. Interesting. I wonder who he's going to lose or what. And if this is going to be in order to find Muski or some other goal. I mean, it's not about the goal, it's about the new era. So he even can like lose Mutsuki and that will like trigger something. Maybe it's not about finding Mutsuki anymore. I mean this one actually. This one prophecy here.
これで時系列の輪をめぐるカードは完成です。あとは
Chronological order.
個別分析に入っていきます。
Okay.
いいですか？
To be honest, it's not. All the cards that have shown up until now have only shown a wheel of fate. One would hardly call good. But the goddess turning that wheel is turning away from me.
大丈夫。最終結果を見て対策を考えます。
True. Honestly, I'm scared of seeing what lies ahead, but the bad cards like Tower, Devil and the Death have already been used. From now on, I'm sure good cards will guide me.
このカードはあなたの本質を最もよく表しています。
Your true nature. Okay. It's 5, the Hierophant. A boy with the glass suddenly appear in the snowing cyberspace. His whole body is wrapped up with a heavy garment designed for the cold and the warm looking red and green scarf. His eyes shine with curiosity.
まさか
You're surprised about this one. Okay. In that moment, a baffled expression appears on the face of the fairy who has been calm up until now. She simply compares me with the card. What does it mean? Interesting. Are you really Mutsuki? Like you cannot believe like Hierophant is representing Hinata or something?
これはそんなに悪いカードに。
いえ、これはあなたの本質が英知と慈悲
Interesting.
精神的なリーダーとなり得る素晴らしい人物である。
Emotional leader. Well, speaking high from someone who's been like on the pinnacle of depression for past 2 years. It feels kinda like this is the first time I've been priced directly. M takes the card and places it down away from the other cards that she lined up until now.
そして次は
Some cautiousness.
潜在意識です。
The Empress. 3. There's the woman sitting in the comfortable looking chair, smiling like the Mona Lisa. The problem is that it's inverted.
このカードは優柔不断、
Okay.
正性の否定、不毛、発展がないこと、進展の遅いことを意味します。どうやら内面の問題が本来のあなたを蝕んでいます。
Internal problem, eat away your original self. Very interesting. So, he can be emotional leader, basically, but at the same time, his growth as a person stopped or is like very slow and can go back to the zero. Like, he cannot like really develop. And he can even like lose himself because problems eat away your original self, so you're changing basically. Isn't that the topic actually of this road, if you think about this? Like in the beginning of the game, when we picked who we see in the mirror, right? Also, that was like very interesting way of like choosing the road. I'm still thinking about this. In which body are we exactly in that scene in the beginning? Is the body depending on like what we see in the in the mirror? Like it could be anyone. Is it just like meta playing? Anyway. Like in the beginning it was said like the boy who I forgot what was the exact thing, like who grew or like left behind the innocence, something like that. So it can work with this, like eat away your original self, maybe, or something. But anyway. Influence from your surroundings, okay. 6. The lovers. In the Garden of Eden, a man and a woman become the tree of life and beyond the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. Try to take each other's hands. A fairy guides the two, while a serpent tries to interfere. Okay. So you will be able to go through whatever like the water can throw at you, okay? She takes the 6 through 10 card and lines them up in the vertical line. And the final one on top of it all is 20, the last judgment. Oh. Oh, whoa, this connects to one of the previous cards. First of all, the judgment. Isn't that actually the name of the event in the Babylon that is supposed to happen? And like, as this is like the world ending, right? And like, you shall cause the revolution. Yeah, like the revolution. And where was it? In the new world. One of the previous cards said that he will lose something precious and that will lead him into the new era. It's connecting to the last judgment. He's going to lose something important in this event. And that will trigger something in him. Maybe that will trigger his like the leadership that was mentioned before, and maybe he will like, you know, lead the, I don't know, Babylon players into the revolution against the cyberspace and the admins. I don't know. Just random thoughts I just created like that. But yeah. Interesting connection, yeah. That works. Around the card is Endless Staircase that I feel I've seen before. Oh! Oh! Okay. That staircase. The staircase. Huh. In the sky, a blood-smeared angel blows a trumpet, and grey figures of the people look up at it. My feet are shaky. It feels like the world is beginning to grow more distant. Why? It's just the fortune telling, right? To everyone and to many worlds. Many worlds. That's very interesting statement. I don't know how much I can trust in this. Okay. I wonder if you're actually Mutsuki or not. Yeah. As a sad smile rises to her face, the fairy starts to turn into particles of light and vanish. Likewise, this fortune-telling house is beginning to disintegrate into the rainbow
待っ
mist.
てくれ。どうしてみんな謎かけばかりするんだ。僕の力限られているというのに、どうして誰も手助けしてくれないんだ。
みんなできるだけの助力はしています。だからあなたも悲観せず、自分に負けず、できることをすればいいので大丈夫よ、ひなた。
Okay, yeah, she knows his name. Yep,
あなた
okay.
のものです。
This is someone who knows him personally. So, is this really actually Mutsuki? I quickly reach my hand out, but it hangs in empty space. Where the fairy should have been is... I've returned to the ordinary business district. That fairy bewitched me. She was as devious as a fox. That's what I'm feeling like right now. Oh. Okay. Was that like logout? Must connect with white and black. Okay. Like logout sound? What was that sound? I log out of the Babylon to find that I'm physically and mentally exhausted. Probably because I'm sick and push myself too much. It's past 3 in the morning. When I think about it carefully, I've barely taken in anything in over 12 hours. I'm suffering from minor malnutrition and slight dehydration. It's really natural that I'm feeling like crap. The next time I go into the Babylon, I mustn't forget to bring a drink to the computer. I truly did experience that whole time flies when you're having fun feeling, though I'm not sure about the fun part. Okay. For now, I have a soda and feel the caffeine and the sugar start to revitalize my body. I sit in the chair in the front of the computer once again. One of the windows is flashing orange and green. I quickly try clicking it. Search results found in one file. Oh. Trash box, dear Onichan HTML. Okay. HTML, actually in English, yeah. Property, hidden file, pending deletion. She threw a letter addressed to me into the recycle bin. I feel dizziness warp my surroundings. My hands are trembling, so I can't click the mouse very well. Despite that, I muster up my courage. Okay. Would you like to restore this file to its original location? Yes?
バビロンを創設・運営してきたチームアヌンナキの中でも外部スタッフに割り当てられたアカウントです。
Account was created and used by one of the outsourced staff member of the Anoki. What? So originally one of the 3 had this account?
それが誰かは私もわからない。長い間凍結されていたアカウントでもう誰も使わないからお兄ちゃん用にいつでも使えるようにしておきました。
Okay. Is it possible that Shamash was the account for Yayoi Sensei actually? Because she bailed out of the Babylon, right? After creating it. Like, she left apparently, so... If she left, then that means that she would not use Shamash account as well. So one of the staff members had 2 accounts.
あのなきって
Yeah.
運営はいい毒じゃなかったっけ
No. Like, these guys are like the main things. Where was it? The goddess of the... Wait, where was it? Somewhere in the Babylon? Yeah, Babylon. What is the 3 gods? Where was it? Where was it? I kind of forgot their names now. The N? Then there was... God damn it, I forgot their names. Ea? And the third one, that was I forgot his name. Oh yeah, there's no doubt that Nigris and the Ea, whom I met in the Babylon, were members of the Edok, but yeah, okay, Ea. To save humans, yeah. The Great Deluge, he's called Enki, yeah, okay. So, Nigrisu... Wait, what's the Nigrisu again? Irrigation techniques, Tigris River... Appearing as a human with wings. As he appears and measured as a poisonous snake. Human with wings. Does fairy have wings? Is she connected somehow to the Nigrisu?
それにアヌンナキって確かやっぱりそうだ
The name was in the documents from the library we copied. Anunnaki, the heavenly gods of the Babylonia, as started by the progenitor deity Anu. Yeah, okay, and I can't click out of this, okay.
アヌ弥生先生を始祖とした
Yeah, we had this pretty much established before. Break and today. Starting tomorrow, normal weekends will start up again. Up until now, I looked forward to seeing Sensei again. Now I'm still looking forward by tomorrow, but I would like if I said I wasn't a little nervous as well. Anunnaki created by and managed Babylon, but now Edok has taken over. In other words, it means management probably switched hands at some point. Creation the management group of the... Oh. Right, there's contradiction in the wiki. Like Anunnaki were the Anunnaki were the ones like created actually the thing, but now they say that Edoks are the creation and the management group. Yeah, but in reality the ones that created everything were the Anunnaki. Okay. And thus, Yayoi Sensei left the management of Babylon came to school. Is this how it went down? Well, I moved over. I go back to the message Mitsuki left behind.
お兄ちゃんが見ようとしなかった世界、そこに私はいます。ここへ来たらきっと私のこと
The hell do you mean?
そしたら
The
ま
word
た昔みたいに
You are on the moon? The world you are trying not to see is where I am. I mean, you haven't seen the moon. You go there, then I'm sure you will be able to better understand me. And if that happens, it will be like the old times again. Misunderstanding, huh? I swear, like, what is like with, like, I know like Babylonia, right? Like Tower of Babel, miscommunication between humans, divides of the language, and also like, I don't know if this is normal, but once again I'm going to call out the Symphogear, I'm sorry. Because I don't know, but like, the moon is also like in general connected, I think, to the division of humanity, right? And the bubble, like moon is like the source basically as well, right? Like, I don't know, like the moon is like where the god is like residing or something. That was a thing actually, I think, in the myths. I'm not sure. Yeah, like they tried to reach the god with the bubble. And they thought like the gods are on the moon. So moon is like connected to the bubble and this is connected to the miscommunication. That's destroying the moon. Makes you connect again with people. Why not? We're going to space.
私も少しはお兄ちゃんに近づこうと思います。
Wait, what?
だからこれを渡します。お兄ちゃんの世界と私の世界が交わるところに。
There was a place where your world and my world intersect. Interesting. I'm giving you this. What exactly? What's this? I click the letters with the inverted colors. The fuck is that crossword? You like crossword, Hinata? You are doing crosswords in the school. Interesting. Huh. It's all empty though. In that instant, it looks exactly like the crossword puzzle, compromised of the black and white squares. Oh, that's why this is called like that. Wait. Where was it? Must connect white and black. Okay. Black and white squares. But we need hints to solve the crossword puzzle, yet I don't see any. Look for the keys. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So Lem/Rem is not actually Mutsuki. But she's using her to guide him. Why she left like so convoluted way to find her? She wants him to understand her more. What? Huh. So she really just left, huh? Could solving this crossword puzzle really be the moonlight that will illuminate the road to Mutsuki? It kind of feels like those unreasonable demands Princess Kaguya wants to trust her suitors, but I will definitely do it, even if I have to get the sacred jewel from a dragon, a crow reborn from the swallows, or a silver branch from Haurai. After all, I am Mutsuki's twin, and I can feel her breath right now. Is it because my closed-up heart has now been opened? Mutsuki is definitely alive, and she needs my strength, and that's why I... Okay. You're back, Sakuya. Where did you left suddenly? That was weird and uncomfortable. I mean, I guess like it's not your house and you decided that you have to leave after Hinata went to sleep, but that was like pretty weird anyway. Just as expected, it's Sakuya. Okay. Something's not right. Sakuya, who's almost so cheerful as can be, is acting odd, her tone just now strange. Yeah. You're kinda like distant. I was right on the target? Oh. Oh. Okay. That's not good. Was she playing the Babylon? I mean, she said she didn't want to, if I believe, right? Is she actually logged in, after all? As usual, she lets her thoughts trail off. Okay. And just after we finish arranging our meeting, we hung up. A lot of things are falling into the place. I want to tell her about them, so I want to talk while gathering my thoughts together. What's more, I don't have the willpower to make any food now, so I want to eat out. Okay. For some reason, I say that very naturally.
それからケイジャン風ジャンバラヤまで平らげちゃうんだもん。
Wow, really? But you know what? I think like I will keep this episode a little bit shorter, to be honest. I need to like make some backup videos and stuff, so I want to finish this here. We just finished our prophecy basically, and Midori is missing. I'm very curious if something happened to her. Is she alive? That's my like biggest question right now. Because I assume people dying because they play Babylon, they die in the game or something, but this Fury not really hold the water much. Maybe it depends from person to person, because like, you know, like people would die in the game over and over and go back to level 0, and Iganaki like probably also died many times, so he's alive. So maybe that's not it. Maybe there's some special cases, but Midori is missing. Anyway, Mutsuki left us the crossword. Very interesting. Where this is going? Are we going to space? What is happening? Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. So yeah, click that like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for Pocket Watch, let's going out.